What's happening to Alaska? I mean, for a while this team couldn't lose. Now they can't win. What's happening?
Well, they lost to good teams, San Mig Coffee, Ginebra. Abueva didn't play against Ginebra. I think, it's normal. Teams go through these processes. I mean, maybe we set the ceiling too high for them. They also, I mean,
I think they set the ceiling
of course,
high for
they
themselves.
also played well, but they're a good team, no doubt. But every team goes through these situations. It's interesting to see how they'll bounce back from it, if they can find a way to go back up, or if they're gonna be going down all the way.
What's happening?
We're what, 5 and 6 right now. They're still in contention para man to make it to the next level. Pero sinasabi nga ng iba na baka na-check na si Abueva. Kagabi hindi naman naglaro si Abueva, pero it was foul trouble for the rest of the squad. Pero yun nga, natatapat lang siguro sa malalakas sa teams as of now. It's the schedule para sa kanila, pero they have been in the games, especially that Ginebra game. Nakikipagbakbakan naman sila hanggang dulo. Breaks na lang sa end of the game na lang siguro.
So it's not like we're observing like serious problems with this team. It's just that
if you want to compare to yung losing streak ng Ginebra, yung 5-game losing streak, yung huling dalawa, they were just blown off the court. Alaska,
that's not the case.
That's not the case with Alaska. They battle, they fight.
To Air 21.
Yeah,
So
that's a good point. Mga yung Alaska, they're always in there, with or without Abueva. I mean, you'll get good games from either Cyrus or Barakael or JV. What's your take on this Alaska losing skid?
I think it's because Cyrus Baguio is not playing as well as he used to earlier in this conference. I mean, his numbers were out of this world dun sa first games. 60% from the field from 2, 50 from 3, 100 from the free throw. Hindi nangyayari yung ganyang numbers and at some point it had to dip. And yun na nga yung nangyayari. Another factor is, I think, in the end game, basa ng ibang coaches kung ano yung gustong gawin ni Coach Luigi.
Which is?
Kahapon, it was JV Casio. Ginebra prevented JV Casio from dominating the ball, from taking threes by sticking a big athletic man on him.
Which was Ellis.
Tapos yun nga, nung nawala si Casio, nagkanya-kanya yung offense ng Alaska. So they lost to Ginebra.
So parang if I guess our intention here is to tell Alaska fans and give them a different perspective na okay, yes, your team is on a losing skid, but tingnan nyo muna kung sino yung mga nalaban nila. I mean, these are the top teams. Either top teams or teams that are on a roll. Like Ginebra, for instance, they're in a winning streak. So pag nakatapat mo yan in a winning streak, certainly they'll be very confident when you face them. Would you say, Magu, that Alaska fans should not panic?
Wag naman magpanic kasi looking at their schedule, okay, they have Meralco coming up and then may Global Port. And then Petron. Tatlong game na lang.
Grabe.
Dito na dyan. Meralco, Global Port, and Petron.
Dito
Right now, yung mode na lang nila, everybody in the middle of the standings, is to try and avoid yung 7-8 dahil may twice to win disadvantage ka. So if you get into that best of 3, you got a chance of making it to the semi. So Meralco, Global Port, Petron, their last 3 games are at 5 and 6. They're in good shape.
Yeah, I think bottom line, Charles, if you're a team and you might face Alaska in the playoffs, you don't want that.
They have bigs, they have guards, they're complete in every
stacked.
position.
Yeah.
And of course, there are games that they won't play well at all, but also on any given night they can match up with any team. They have the personnel to go small, to run. To go big, to match up with the bigger boys, so like San Mig Coffee, diba? So they're a well-rounded team.
Interesting situation lang itong kay Calvin Abueva because I'm not sure kailan siya babalik. I mean, the report was that he might spend some days in the hospital. I don't know yung sa nasal condition niya kasi infection kung kasi that's breathing, and if you're an athlete, I mean, you need to be able to breathe well.
Ang blessing in disguise na lang dyan. Ngayon nangyari, they have a 10-day break between that Ginebra game and the Meralco game. So 10-day break, laking bagay, no?
Laking bagay, no? Hopefully that would be enough time for Calvin to recuperate. Buti nga walang fracture kasi
He's the beast, he'll be back.
He's the beast.
He's the beast, wala lang yun.
The beast, no?
Baka next game, 2020 na.
I really thought parang bali yung ilo and it looked that way, pero apparently there was no fracture because he's the beast. Hindi na pa fracture si the beast, pero pwede siya magka-nasal infection. But they you know what? They needed Abueva in that game against Ginebra because they were beat out on the boards.
Exactly.
Diba? If Abueva comes back, you might see that old Alaska team again. So again, agree ba tayo lahat na if you're part of the Alaska fans, no need to panic. Keep calm. Okay?
Relax.
And got us on.